Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I'm Karen Ratterman with Informa Markets, and welcome to the supply side stage. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We have an exciting presentation coming up for you. It's about menopause as the new vegan. We all know that menopause presents a great opportunity for all the products in this industry, but the market has been a bit slow to emerge. Well, I think it's time that that's going to change. Today, we're going to hear about a new strategy and opportunity to cater to the underserved menopause community. It's brought to you by Gen M, the menopause partner for brands working together to raise awareness, to normalize the conversation, and improve the menopausal experience. Our speaker comes all the way from the UK. She has a long career as an entrepreneur and has a passion for social movements and purposeful growth. Please welcome to the stage co-founder of Gen M, Heather Jackson.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That took a bit longer. I thought I was going to have to dance for a bit there. But no, thank you very much for joining. And I know your time is precious today, and I'm not going to waste it. You've got precious time out there, but I am going to guarantee that today, that this 30-minute presentation hopefully will inspire and ignite you to understand that there's a market opportunity and an audience that absolutely deserves better by your business. And hopefully, by the end of this presentation, you actually are going to go away absolutely delivering and believing that actually this is better for your business, it's better for yourself as a human being, and it's better for society. So I'm not putting any pressure on myself, but you will feel it, I promise you. So I'm going to start now and give you a slide that's pretty stark. This is an imagery of a woman in menopause and how she feels when she sources, searches, and shops for products that could absolutely support, ease, or relieve any one of the 48 signs and symptoms that she may be experiencing. Currently, there are 1 billion women in the world feeling like this. And actually, when I say there's 1 billion women feeling like this, I'm one of those women. My co-founder is one of the others. We feel, at this moment in 2023, we are, as a menopausal consumer, underserved, overlooked, and invisible. Now, those 3 words there, I'm hoping already you're thinking, oh my God, my business could be doing so much more for this woman. But actually, I'm going to go further into this and actually really ignite you to understand it better. Because obviously, we gave it a catchy title. We gave it a controversial title. Back in the UK, many of the media picked this up. But actually, this wasn't a title that's been given by a strategic agency. This was a statement I told my friend, who's now my co-founder, and hopefully she's still my friend, but actually this is a statement I gave her on a beach 4 years ago when we were both searching for products that could give us a better lived experience of our personal menopause journeys. And I just nonchalantly said, we need to make menopause as recognised and respected as the vegans have done for themselves. And actually, we're going to hear a lot more about this in a moment and make you realise if we can do it for vegans, we can do it for menopause. But to understand this better, let's actually have a look at what the vegan market was like 40 years ago when it was first established. Now, many of you in the room, I'm pleased to see, will actually remember what it looked like, because 40 years ago, it was a very political, it was very punk, it was very animal rights, it was very taboo, it was very niche. Now, actually, you look back, you come forward 40 years, and the vegan market now is vibrant, it's inclusive, it's exciting, it's worth $24.3 billion a year. And actually, why is that? because brands and companies and organizations like yourself have supported that vegan. You've understood them, you've marketed to them, you've delivered on their needs, you've listened to them, you've given them a better customer experience. You won't go down the vegan aisle and have it next to the meat aisle. You just wouldn't do it. So actually, when you look at that, you think, wow, vegan market, 24.3 billion. But then I'm going to give you a stat here. That represents 4% of the population. And you look at how much money your companies have spent on marketing, merchandising, product development, serving, signposting to this audience. And it's brilliant what you've done for vegans. Absolutely brilliant. They're rocking it. They really are. But 4% on a life choice. You've pitched all your money on a life choice. When 20% of the world's population at any one time is menopausal. Where's our signage? Where's our signposting? Where's our marketing? Where's our merchandise? Where's our new product development for products that can help relieve and ease our symptoms? So I'm starting to get you engaged in understanding that actually our business needs to understand this better, and actually she might be actually saying something as a perimenopausal woman that can actually change society and build my business and give you some growth. So back 4 years ago, when I came off that beach, I wasn't silly. Sam and I went, are we two moaning women on a beach, got nothing better to do? And actually, are we the only two people who feel like this in the world? So we invested our own money and we commissioned a research report. It was called the Invisibility Report. And it proved uncategorically why I can stand on this stage unapologetically and absolutely unwaveringly in our stance of why Gen M is going to change the world for menopause and for those 1 billion women. Because some serious stats came out of this. 87% of those in menopause feel overlooked. 88% demanded more from brands that they could trust. 91% had never seen any specific marketing for menopause as products. 78% said they'd be happy to shop for a menopause-friendly signage and symptom. So hold that thought. And 49% in the UK said they didn't plan to take on HRT. They wanted to actually manage their menopause naturally. And then those that did want to take on HRT wanted other products as well. Now, these are significant stats. You'll be going, well, why have you brought up stats for the UK when we're in the USA? I'm actually about to tell you that we're already about to deliver the research report, the invisibility report for the USA. It will be out in January. And you think those stats are bad? You want to see what the USA is like? Absolutely worse than this. I mean, we were mortified. For women in America, I feel your pain because these were bad enough. But actually, we're going to talk now about, is this an issue or an opportunity? Before I do, anyone who doesn't understand the menopause here, let me create it around a marathon. None of you in this room would be in your slippers, having sat on your backsides watching television for 6 months. You would not be getting up going, do you know what, today I'm off to run a marathon. You just wouldn't do it. You'd get the right training, whether you were doing it for charity, your personal best, or the Olympic gold. You'd actually train, you'd prepare, you'd eat the right food, the right nutrients, you'd get the right supplements, you'd buy the right kit. You'd absolutely get on that line and absolutely know you could nail your best performance because you'd absolutely studied and prepared for your marathon. So why in 2023 are women enter the biggest marathon that they will ever enter? So emotionally, physically and mentally unprepared. Now you might wonder why I'm talking about this, but every one of you in this room, your companies will have brands and will have products and will be retailers to put these products out there that are the products that would have delivered them a better marathon experience, because the change changes everything. From the nutrients you need, from your thinning hair, to your nutrients you need for your thinning hair, I'm talking personally here, through the food that you need, from the climate control bedding you might need to use, the change changes everything. And the sooner we recognise this, we can deliver for women a better opportunity to thrive in this time. So this is not a gender, medical or workplace issue or a brand issue per se. It's actually a societal one, but for you in here, it's a business issue that impacts every division of your business, from merchandising to product development to new product development to actually marketing to comms, everything. This is a 20% market share woman who's one of the highest consumer spenders, and she's feeling underserved and overlooked, and actually she needs you right now. Because why? As we said, there's 48 signs and symptoms. So what does that mean when I'm talking about issues? That means, for you, there's 48 opportunities, 48 incredible opportunities. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to look on this. These are the 48 signs and symptoms. I guarantee you there isn't one brand or one leader in this room who doesn't look on there and go, we've got products for that. We can sort that out. We can take some of those symptoms. But you'll go back to your marketeers and say, how do we market to a midlife menopausal woman? And they'll go, what? So you look at that, and it's not just about creating new products, it's about looking at your own products you've got now and actually marketing and helping that woman find them better. A woman who's sleep deprived, a woman who's overwrought, a woman who's got brain fog. She's already at the top of a tree with a career and everything else. She's probably looking after teenage kids and her aging parents. Don't make this hard for her. Give her what she's needing and help her find it. So as I said, if we can all come together, we can not only raise awareness of menopause, we can normalise the conversation, and we can change the rhetoric around it. And all that will do is actually help your business to deliver commercial, purposeful growth. So why am I here now? Because actually back 4 years ago, when we had this concept, 2 perimenopausal women in the UK could do diddly squat to change menopause and how we saw it. But we knew if we could unite the biggest brands to come together, to collectively unite to serve this audience better, then we could make a difference. Because not one brand, not one product, not one leader, celebrity or influencer will change menopause, but together we can. And currently, we absolutely launched 18 months ago in the UK, having built our business model. We launched in the UK. We've now got nearly 90 brands on board with us, from ingredient suppliers through to products, challenger brands, and then the great big retailers. We're about to come to the USA. This is why we're here today. We're about to come to the USA because we've got a lot of American brands selling into the UK, but actually America, obviously from our stats, need us more than actually the UK needs us. So this is where it all comes clever, because all these brands have collectively united with us to serve the menopause better. But we're not giving them an issue, we're giving them a solution. We're raising the issue with them and we're giving them the solution. A solution that will make the menopause better today than yesterday. A solution that is the menopause-friendly logo for shopping and signage and packaging, from retailer through to product. I'm going to talk more about this now. That will actually help women search, source and shop for those products that she needs to find to enhance her lived experience of menopause. A signage that actually will become the go-to sign for a woman, a trusted indicator to find what she's looking for. But it's also signage that will help the retailers, buyers and merchandisers take products from you to put on their shelves. Because not only are we working with the biggest retailers in the world, we're working with the product developers. I'm here today because IFF sponsored me to fly out to be here today and bring menopause to USA. So why is that this MTIC hasn't just been created by 2 perimenopausal women, it's actually been co-created by Boots Walgreen. They took my logo that I walked in to with the marketing director. I drew out a logo, I said I want this on signage, and he said we can make that happen. He said but what we need to do is pilot it. 1,000 stores in the UK on 150 products was piloted. We now have 40 brands taking this up. 12 weeks ago, we launched it to all our brand partners. We've got 40 brands and over 450 SKUs going out there. You might go, what's 450 SKUs? Well, actually, over 12 weeks, that's bloody brilliant if you think about it. And actually, as we snowball this, we will be as recognizable as the vegan V in the next 5 years. We can't afford to take 40 years as it's done for the vegan audience. I'm perimenopausal and I want to experience my better shopping by the time I come out of my menopause experience, because unbeknown to yourselves, many people do not realize that menopause can last up to 15 years of a woman's life, this transition. You think of that, you've got a captive audience for up to 15 years of a trusted, brilliant client. So we're not just talking about delivering better products and better service to these women. We're about actually giving them the ability to have a better lived life for the future, because I'm 54 years old, and I don't want 30-year-old women going, I'm having a great life now, but if that's 54, I'm afraid of it. I want them to go, wow, if that's 54, bring it on. And the world at the moment doesn't feel like that. No 30-year-old woman's going, I can't wait for my menopause, and I can't wait for those great years going ahead. So, MTIC criteria, many of you in here will want to know how it's substantiated. We've worked with Boots Walgreen, as I said. We've brought a criteria that won't close the market down, but it will actually ignite the market. It won't allow cowboys and Indians to just drop on here and jump on the menopause bandwagon. This is a tried and trusted formula for delivering trust of signage for these women to find the products that they're looking for. I'm going to be at the back at the end. Anyone who wants to talk about the criteria and how you get an MTIC, we can talk about this. I'm here just to inspire you to the vision of Gen M at this moment in time. So, when we said from stores and retailers, it's going on the shelving in the UK, Sainsbury's, Boots, Walgreen, Tesco, you name it, are all working on the menopause vision to give that signage. Onto packaging, we've got many products, and many of the products in here, and many of the brands in here, we're starting to put it on the product signage. It's also starting to go on online, but this is only 16 weeks worth of work here that's coming through, so please bear with it. If you want to see what a great website looks like at the moment for menopause, drop on the UK Boots UK. You'll see what they're doing with us. But actually, I've spoken enough right now. I'm going to ask for the lights to be dimmed, and I'm asking for 2 more minutes with you, and 1 minute that I hope will absolutely deliver you the global vision that Gen M has to deliver with yourselves the actual experience of making the menopause better today than yesterday. So give me 1 minute. This is the first time it's been played in the USA. We're really proud of it, and I hope you're going to be proud too. So let's play it.
What's it like to experience the menopause? Feeling isolated, facing 48 signs and symptoms, struggling to find the right support. We believe women deserve better. Better products, marketing, signage, better understanding and support, choice to control their menopause. Join our collective and unlock business benefits and purpose of life.
Okay? We will be able to absolutely give you that video if you need to pitch and you need to talk about why this is important. But I think you'll find now, you have no doubt that there's a menopausal pound to be made here, but a purposeful one. Forbes have actually recognised that this market is worth £600 billion if delivered properly. Right now, I'm going to go about those 3 words: overlooked, underserved, and invisible. You're not going to get £600 million treating us like that. So I'm hoping today it has been inspiring for you, it has been engaging, and it has made you realise that there is a purposeful pound to be made. But please don't go yet, because right now, Gen M has given the solution to delivering this market opportunity, but we need brands like yourself to come on board. The ball is indeed in your court now. You've got a card on your seats which will scan you to us, but actually I've got Kira and myself going to stay behind in a moment, and if you want to give us your business card, we are making the experience better for all, but we want to make the experience better for you too, because you're time poor, you're going to have hundreds of cards and business cards catch up. Give us your business card. We will catch up with you over the next few weeks and engage with you on a call. But I just want to say, IFF, I'm over with IFF this afternoon from 4 o'clock. I'm doing this speech again on booth 3265. come and see us there. But also, I talked about the 80s. I talked about vegans. I brought some 80s music on, a piece of music by M People called What Will You Do to Make Me Feel Proud? I hope when we put the music back on, you are going to walk out this room and you are going to say, what am I going to do to make my mother, to make my sister, to make my wife, to make my partner, to make my lover, to my female work colleague proud? So without further ado, this is Jen M. I'm Heather Jackson. Together with Jen M, are you in? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Has anyone got any questions? Don't put it on yet. Let me just have them to answer a question. Anyone any questions? But I'll meet you at the booth otherwise.
Wait 1 second. Let me get the mic.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sri Lakshmi. I come from
Hi.
India. And what you said about menopause, definitely you're talking only about UK and US. India is far worse.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
What you bring on board today definitely is a very, very useful thing. We would like to see how we can get Gen M in India. That is part one.
Yeah.
I make some of these products which are specifically for menopausal women, and I would like to leave these samples with you and be in touch with you to understand how I can take it.
Absolutely. We're looking at India, we're looking at licensing in Australia as well. The whole world needs this. And actually, we're two perimenopausal women with a great company behind us now, but actually we need people like you to help us take it to the world. So let's talk. Kira's at the back, give us your card, and we'll definitely pick up with you. Thank you very much. Anybody else got any questions? Because if I can conquer India after this stage, it's been worth flying from the UK to Vegas. So, and actually, do you know what? Everyone says what's said in Vegas stays in Vegas. Today, what's said in Vegas, take out of Vegas, please, because we can't afford to be quiet on this one. So,
Hang on.
How do we share that with our business partners? Oh, the video.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys. The video.
yeah.
How do we find that?
If you leave me your card, and we will send you the link to it. It's still embargoed at this moment in time because it's the first time it's been played over here, and we only played it in Europe, in Amsterdam and Dusseldorf last week at the Active Nutrition Summit. So we are going to be accessing it because we want it to be used as a tool for you to actually take it to your retailer, take it to your
amazing.
users. So
Thank you.
we'll work with you on that. All right, then, well, I'm here now. I'll stay for the next 10 minutes, but equally at 4 o'clock, I'm on the IFF booth if you want to come and see a small rendition of what we've just had to say. And if you speak to anyone else today and you've enjoyed what you've heard, bring them along as well, because the more the merrier. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Heather, and thank you to our sponsor, Gen M.